Welcome to you, Blossom. Welcome to each one once again as we gather our energies together, which in turn create a beautiful shift in the upliftment of mankind. Thank you. So, the Bugosphere. Your thoughts, please? We choose not to comment. I knew that would be the case. Yet, why not? Why can't you? I would have thought it to be an interesting topic. Blossom, there are things that are important for us to speak of and things that are not. This, for us, is not of consequence. Meaning, therefore, it is a hoax. Meaning, it is not of consequence. I had a feeling I would get this kind of response, so rather than ponder on the why can't you comment, I truly, as would you, prefer to move swiftly on. It is not that we desire to be awkward. Reasonings we have to not comment on certain matters are understood by some and not by others. I personally just pick up on the no or yes to be discussed. A funny business, this channeling lark. So, back to the usual. That sounds so rude. It is within the giving and receiving that allows the energy of love to flow. God, I had no intention of this being a moaning mini session, and yet, here she is. We could call it expressive. Nice. Dearest Blossom, dearest souls, you were told there would be times when you felt so tired of all that you were having to deal with. When you felt tired because there would be poisons hitting you in every way, from every direction. When your heart, that is so full of love, would feel so depleted because all around you presents as darkness. When your being of light could not understand that another human could behave in such atrocious ways to another. You were told these things, and you still agreed to come because you knew that no matter what you had to endure, you could see this mission through. Do not beat yourself up when you have down days. Sit with them. Breathe in love and know that all is well. It is. All is well. Oh, thank you guys. Onwards. Ever onwards. Together. Knowing that those who know have each other's backs, and together we hold hands across the planet, keeping each other strong and in love, as one. In gratitude, in loving service. I am. It's just that, well, we keep going over the same ground. Blossom, you think it is the same ground, yet it is not. You are moving all the time into a higher vibrational pole, into a world that is awaiting you. The movement at this time appears to be so minuscule that it is hard to notice, and yet, we tell you, it is happening. Good. We must trust that. It is not about trusting that, Blossom. It is about knowing within that this is what you came to accomplish. This is what you came here for. I know. We all know. Yet, we also have doubts and questions. We are all doing our best to be strong and send out and be our love. Yet, far out, Brussels sprout. Sometimes one just feels like giving up, giving in, and just, I don't know, just whatever. And what is that whatever, Blossom? If you were to give up, give in, what would you be doing in its place? I can't imagine. Staring into space and not being bothered to do a thing for self or anyone. Knowing what? That it would get me nowhere. Out of interest, do you think you could actually do that? Give up. Give in. I don't think I would know how. If I were to do that, I would see little point in living. Exactly, Blossom. Because the inner you, the true you, the real you, the you that is you, knows that you are here for a bigger purpose. That bigger purpose is of you. It is your reason for being on the planet. You know when you are in the zone, when you are in alignment with love itself, that you are making a difference to the energy. Yes, yet one human being presenting a smile to another seems quite trivial in action, compared to annihilating the darkness on much deeper, heavier complex levels. I know you will correct me, in that a smile is not trivial, etc. Yet, sometimes the task to rid the planet of its darkness seems so huge to comprehend the how to do it. You are correct. The smile from one to another is love. Indeed, that is not trivial. It makes all the difference to the heart you are smiling at, and the heart the smile comes from. As frustrating as it can be, That which is taking place behind the scenes is of a much more intricate plan. It is being carried out on a level that is of top, highest protection, for it is not for its ways to be known, or it would be squashed by those who are rebelling against it. So we keep on trusting, right? Right. Yet you do not have to. We are not saying you have to trust what is being said. You choose to know this as truth, that the light has won, or you don't. There is much scaremongering thwarting the avenues of information. You can say that again. No one knows what to believe. It is difficult to trust when we are unsure of who or what to trust. Can you trust yourself, Blossom? What exactly do you mean? We ask if you trust yourself, in regard to knowing you are love and that is why you are here. Yes. That is something I feel so strongly about at times, and yet, other times, it seems like we are getting nowhere fast. I can't say I trust my knowing regarding whether something is real or fake. As in the boogosphere, for instance. I just didn't know either way. It bugs me a little as to why you can't give a yay or nay. To what extent? It confuses me as to why you can't/won't, because it is not for us to disclose. Why not? I don't understand why you can't just tell me. Why was I getting a blank from you when watching a video about it? We repeat, it is not for us to disclose. No offense, yet what difference would it make? It wouldn't change the course of the universe if you told us your thoughts on it. It's not like millions read our conversations, and truly, I don't mean that rudely, or in any way other than factual. Again, it is not for us to disclose. Oh, all right. You win. I'll desist. So back to the trust thing. May we interrupt? Blossom, do you trust us? I love you. Trust is not really the word to describe my love for you. I have been channeling you through for 20 years now, and we have certainly had our ups and downs. Things you have said are now happening. Others haven't happened. I know you are not a figment of my imagination. What gives you that knowing? Well, for a start, you use words in sentences that I never use, and they make sense. The thing is, for instance, when I receive the daily affirmation cards from you, they are beautiful and heartwarming. They are intelligent. They give one hope and fill my heart with, well, knowing that those words reach deep within. It is the love thing from you that keeps us all going, I think. The rest of which you say, well, to be honest, we can only wait and see if it all comes about. Maybe in my lifetime, maybe not. Blossom, dearest Blossom, that is the best answer you could give. When you know that our message is primarily to reinforce the fact that you are love and only love, when you receive that connection of knowing this truth in your heart, then we rejoice, for we are doing what we came to do, through you. We know it is hard for you at times, Blossom, on a personal level. Yet it shouldn't be hard. Why am I always so relieved that another channeling has been done? Why do I not get really excited at the very thought of connecting with you? Because of the pressure you feel. I hadn't really thought of it like that. Yet you are right. After I have posted a new channeling, I am always so relieved that the comments seem to say that you have helped so much to keep folk going through the topsy-turviness. The dodgy comments, after all these years, are like water off a duck's back. And that is why, Blossom Goodchild, we continue on with this agreement that we made. We are all connected. We recognize the truth together in what is being offered, because the heart feeling lets us know it is truth. I do know all this. Just feeling a little weary at the moment, and weariness brings one's energy down. Then call on those off-world beings who are waiting at your beck and call to assist you in feeling more uplifted. You are not bothering them. You are helping them fulfill their purpose also. Should we not be knowledgeable enough to do it for ourselves? You are, indeed, and yet, there is nothing wrong with asking for an energy boost when you are feeling depleted. Yet, we have tools to do it ourselves. Isn't this where we find our own strength by doing so? There is a song in your world, I get by with a little help from my friends. friends blossom, and the love friends have for one another are so important. It is important for one to remember that as much as one likes to give to another, it is so very important also to receive in grace.